Asked.
I did.
Perfectly
I
nasty.
did not sing Woody
Are you
song.
gonna ruffle my crumpets?
That reminds me of the match tomorrow. Euro PP Tea and Toast versus Tiddlywinks. We're gonna have a right royal shindig there, man. Oh, I see. All right, looks like they are getting ready here, the meat smack. So, are we gonna do our little toury thing, race for the wool overview?
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Let's do.
So we've got me, Honey, Chad,
Hello.
and Woody Woody Oddmass joining us once again.
And
Right
this is the
there.
first time I've met Oddmast. Hi, how's it going?
It is going.
Is
Greetings.
going. Oddmast is a former teammate of mine. When we did RMCT2.
Back in the day.
So yeah, back in the day. So ignore any ribbing that we do to each other because we friends and all that. It just doesn't
What,
seem
with
like it
friends? I
sometimes.
did not get such a memo.
You fibber. All right, so we are looking at Race for the Wool. This is beautiful modern warfare. Yes, I said it right. I didn't say mountain. Okay, sorry. Modern warfare. I'm proud. And Race for the Wool standard map. We're looking at two exactly mirrored lanes, duplicated in every way and flipped. You've got to come across, get yourself 3 different colored wools from the different challenging dungeons and get them back onto your victory monument. First dungeon is down here. Very exposed, very open. You are fighting the lava. You've got straight drops. You've got spawners, dispensers, all sorts of things to make your day unhappy. There are some spare things there if you need them. And underneath here with the lovely furnaces, there are some hidden diamond tools. So we have a diamond sword, a diamond shovel, and a diamond pickaxe, which come in very handy later.
My
Okay, here we go.
mumble decided to, close itself. I didn't notice.
Yeah, I saw you disappeared. And then over here we've got the victory monument. This, of course, is the whole point of what you're trying to do. You want to get over here and get those 3 wolves back onto your victory monument. First team to successfully put all 3 wolves on their monument is the winner. It doesn't matter if you've got them first. It doesn't matter if you have all 3. You have to get them all the way back here. And this particular map is a bit treacherous because of the sandstone and sand arm that this is balanced on. A lot of times we see cannon fire.
Yeah,
And this becomes a whole open crater, which is a whole nother problem
cannons are
to
very
get to.
effective right here at this point because sandstone isn't all that effective against cannon fire, as it
Yeah,
were
one
be.
of the weakest blocks, go figure. So then we can move on to our second and third wool. You guys are welcome to chime in if you want to cover them.
Yeah, if you want.
Go ahead.
Alright, so after breezing past the victory monument, we have the open top area of the setting for the second wall, which is a mixture of sandstone, soul sand, and dirt, with a bit of zombie pigment, TNT graves to boot as well. The entrance to the second wall is in the middle, right here, and this wall, as well as all the others, are actually pretty open, so PvP as well as PvE warriors are also a consideration. You drop down the ladder, you make your way over the soul sand, and you have a variety of cave spiders and skeleton spawners to deal with. There's 3 turns, each one getting increasingly worse as you progress, all the whilst being attacked probably by the other team, if it's all going to plan. You make your way down, you drop to the fleecy box, and there are very limited options for pass arounds unless you get to the second bend, otherwise it's a bit difficult. There's also a small area at the bottom which is rarely used these days, as most runs are focused on doing it as quickly as possible rather than resource gathering.
Yeah, you really don't see very much happening down here, although there are several of the TNT traps. These are very popular in earlier maps, some of the older maps, and we're not really seeing them very much today. A lot of teams just completely bypass them and go for rush naked game versus long haul supply gathering. Past the graveyards and that danger zone right there for that third wall, we come to these beautiful obsidian spheres and the shared mountain. This is the third wall. You can see both sides come up to the same mountain in the middle. You have the same entrance on top. There are certain dig around points that you can get. Very common to see a team try to rush over here and be king in the mountain and protect it, not letting the other team go. So this is often a choke point, but just because you have it first does not mean you keep ownership of it. We've seen a lot of turnover at the mountain. We've seen people bypass the snipers and sneak by all sorts of things. So you get in here, there's some shared territory, and then you each go your own way and collect your wool box. You'll see a lot of lava being poured down over the opponent's side and making their day pretty miserable. There's also a lot of nifty little boxes in each of these spheres. Some teams will go up and down and gather what they need from them. Some bypass them entirely. You could either bridge across, which of course is more dangerous, or you can go down the bottom, which is vastly safer, but again, you do still have danger zone with lava to deal with.
I think my mic wasn't working before. I think I got it working finally. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you're alright, you're just standing
You've
there.
been remarkably silent.
Yeah. You're very, very still.
Yeah, I'm having some issues on my end. Sorry about that.
I sounded mean. I said you were remarkably silent. That was like a cruel thing to say. At least it wouldn't be for me.
Well...
Okay. It is possible. It is possible. I can shut my mouth. You just shut it, would you?
Yeah, normally when you're asleep.
Well,
or have no net like yesterday.
Or have no net like yesterday. Well, I could probably have poked you on Facebook and it would have gone to your phone.
Yeah, it would have pinged my phone. Alright.
So, this should be an interesting match. All the players are pretty well versed in Race for Wool. And there'll also be a pretty interesting bracket in round B. Whoever goes through. That should be an exciting match.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just telling anyone that we are ready for sumo when they're ready for sumo.
Yep.
Both teams are very experienced. We have Lavanauts, and Lavanauts have actually participated in 2 and 3, didn't they?
Yep.
So
I think we
Lavanauts are
played
a very
Lavanauts,
experienced
no?
team. Yeah, I think we came across Lavanauts. Even in a throwdown, if not in an actual RMCT. There it goes, 3, 2, 1.
Woohoo! Platt versus
with
Colt.
just his little shorts.
Ooh, and Platt
Ooh.
shot out.
Colton taking it. Colton with his multicolored skin said, "Screw you, naked man." And it looks like, I thought so. It looks like they're all in various
So the
swimsuits,
various
blazers,
forms
sporting
of derobement or swimwear, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a disadvantage to be in the swim trunks on this map.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what their strategy is for that one.
Hopefully
still a
trying to
little bit
charm the
confused.
opponents with their muscles and...
Right. People won't be able to fire lob arrows over to the other side. Absolutely not when you're shooting at someone with swim trunks on.
Yeah, or you're looking at J-Sock with a beard and a bikini top. Dude.
Wow, that is a...
Blader has the masked question mark on his face with his little bikini outfit. Dr. Shock. Oh, Hex Pop just coming in just to
He's
join
just
the party.
on the wrong side.
Nice. Hi, honey. Hi, I see you there. Yeah. Dr. Shock, like your skin. Yeah, it's lovely. You've got a bit of burn there. So Dr. Shock, Blader, Mr. J-Sock, and Platinum on the Lavanauts. Hex Pop, get your tushy over here to the Uncaped Crusaders. Now, I actually think the Uncaped Crusaders, if I'm not wrong, these guys were just formed with the second open house. However, Hexpop has been around.
Right, Hexpop is a player who I've seen quite a bit. But yeah, other than that, I haven't seen many of the others. Maybe Colton.
So Hungry Ford, Euro 6, Euro. I'm just gonna go with Euro.
Good save.
Hungry Ford, Hex, and yes, good save, and Colton. Shush. So we've got the Uncaped Crusaders. So there you go. If they are Uncaped Crusaders, you know they're not Batman. So anything goes. We'll just have to see how it works. Very interesting. Both teams doing totally different than the initial. Now, it's still not countdown, and I don't think I've even seen them ready up yet. Right now, the Lavanauts are all just sort of, you know, in the trough, but the Cape Crusaders are each specifically choosing to get to the far edges to try to catch the glass as they fall. This is a very short drop. A lot of teams will catch the glass and try to save themselves a few precious seconds out of the water.
Right, and then over here in these first starting chests, they should have a forest chest, a forest chest which contains some iron, a few blocks, some woods, and some bows and arrows.
Yeah, real basic supplies. There are certain spots in the map that are really critical, like this. The sandstone house here has several blocks, stacks of blocks, and a bed. So there are definitely good supply spots on here. But if you don't know the map and know where things are, you will be hurting trying to run out of supply. You'll run out of supplies trying to stay supplied. Ready up when you're ready.
Oh, don't.
Anyone is poking
Not
up.
the streamer team though. I might. I don't know if you guys did what
yeah.
Dyer did.
Oh, did Dyer
We had to
go ready?
reboot the server because Dyer tried to ready up. Oh, it was beautiful.
Oh, what happens when I have no net?
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
I do apologize for missing the 2 matches yesterday. It was not my
did
fault.
they give you
that
compensation?
I was raging. Compensation?
What did they? Well, it is. It's you losing your business.
Oh, yeah. Supposedly they're going to give me a credit on my bill.
That's
we
cool.
shall see. Alright, Lavanauts are ready.
Alright.
What happened yesterday, they came out to disconnect my neighbor's cable and unplug the wrong one.
No!
So I had no net, and it took them 12 hours to send a tech out here to discover their mistake.
Oh no!
So I was so
12
worried.
hours
to
without
get back.
internet. I don't know what I
there's
would
a door
do.
missing. So
There's
there's
a door
a
missing?
the door, the little hut here is missing the door.
What?
On one side.
We've got a door
Yeah, I
down,
see
folks.
that.
Door
Door
down.
down.
A door down.
Door down. Door down.
That's critical. There's a door down.
They could use that
It's
door.
always like that. Oh right. Oh, okay, that's what they were talking about in chat about how one lane is missing the door and how one isn't. I did not know that. Oh right. Okay, that's what they were talking. All right, I got what they're talking about now.
Well, quick, anyone, to the door rescue. There he
Oh.
is. Aha! Do not say an RMCT org never did anything for you, baby. Right
Right.
there. A door has been
And it's
placed.
an interesting strategic choice for them to have originally chosen the lane without the door. I wonder if they knew that they were choosing the doorless lane.
Okay, apparently
Yep.
it's also the same with the tower. There's glass blocks missing apparently in one tower and not the other. Apparently we're meant to leave
Oh,
it
no.
because it's meant to be part of the actual map. But okay. I don't know, I'm now being
Okay.
told off for bringing it to their attention. Oh well. You win some, you lose some.
There you go. I've got yoga class in 30 minutes. Can we get this thing going? Nice. Let's get this party started. Anyone, well, ready up if you're ready, people. Both teams are not ready.
Well, I guess while we do that, let's talk about the Uncaped Crusaders, who have Hexpot, Colton, Hungry Ford, and is it Big Bad Loser or Ice Storm Ninja on today?
Actually, they have Hiroshi,
Oh,
so it looks like they got
a sub.
last-minute sub.
Oh, and they're counting
we're at
down.
3,
Look
2,
at that.
1.
Go, go,
A
go! It
little
looks
bit
like
of a delay
no
on
one
that go,
decided
but
to
there we
catch glass.
The glass
Yeah.
in the end. We have our lovely Lavanauts in their swimwear.
It totally looks like they're about ready to enjoy a fun time on the beach until they put on their armor.
Slightly ahead.
They are.
Slightly ahead. And actually, as they run up to the tower, pretty much neck and neck.
There's very little PvP. They are given bows right at the start, so they could lob over some arrows if they wanted, but looks like both teams are choosing not to.
Both teams are ignoring it. Now, Blader did stop and put down some torches And he was in their lead. Looks like somebody else put down torches for the Uncaped Crusaders. Both are really... Oh, interesting. Oh, Colton killed by Dr. Shock.
Yeah.
Right, he just decided to try to run second.
Ooh.
Usually we see the teams rush forward to third, but he was going...
He was rushing second and completely naked, and so Dr. Shock, it only took a few arrows to really nail him.
It looks like all teams have missed over first, and they have moved on to second and third, so it should be interesting for any PvP attempts because everybody is right in the middle of the map.
Blader just did a beautiful thing. He dropped down into a 1x1 water, plugged it up, caught himself on fire. He is in iron armor, so he caught the water, covered it up with gravel to get out, and he is almost to the top of the mountain right now for Lavanauts.
Yep, this is a good... Go ahead.
So, Platinum is about to reach the fleecy box for second.
Oh,
Seems
wow.
relatively unscathed, and it doesn't look like the Uncaped Crusaders have noticed.
Good on
So
the Lavanauts.
he really blitzed
Wow.
this one too.
And it's going for a pass around as well, so that's going to secure the wall. Oh, and they put walls around the side so they can't blow it up either.
Wow.
Yeah, I was curious if that was the water was for, but it's not. Yeah, he's digging all the way to the edge. There they go.
Alright.
Most commonplace we'll see a pass around. That's very nice to have it protected. You can see he lit up the spawners and he just blitzed through that.
Wow, it looks like that's what the Uncaped Crusaders were trying to do, but maybe Dr. Shock stopped him right at the beginning.
Now Platinum is going back up instead of dropping, even though he's in the pass around. He's actually specifically mining out the spawners to be sure that they are destroyed. I'm curious if he's going to take a position down here to keep Uncaped Crusaders from getting down. You saw Colton just taken out again. Doomed to fail by Doctor.
Over here at Last Wool, the Lavanauts have pretty much secured the mountain. This is a really good strategic strategy. They have not only Blader inside, but Mr. Dosik, Jasoc, thank you, sorry about that. And he is dropping lava as fast as he can to really screw up this side of the mountain.
Now Hexpop is in full iron. He's trying to make his way through here. I'm curious if he's going to try to get to dig in.
He was almost sent over in the void.
Probably not going to dig in because the most readily available diamond pick is over by the first Ferni. It did look like though he did place some pretty convenient strategic clay blocks to stop the flow of lava going into the actual main lane.
Yeah, that will help. And you're right, because they haven't run first. They certainly have not gotten those diamond tools. So they do have two people over here.
Oh my gosh,
Blader
is carrying the last red wool.
Lavanauts looking for a speed run here. So we have half of the Uncaped Crusaders focusing right here at third wool. Dr. Shock is back at the beginning. Looks like he's just kind of chilling again, naked. Oh, he's finally put some leather stuff on.
And Platinum is at second wool, blue wool. Seems to just be locking down this wool. He doesn't seem to be doing anything here other than making sure to put PvP pressure.
Blader breezing right out of third. He's placed some security wall in his side of the lane, and he should be pretty safe to come back out with the third wall.
And as expected, we have it, and it had to be from Platinum, our remixer himself. MK gets no boom boom. There you go, darling. They are making 1 minute repeats of that as I read that sign.
Alright, and Blader is pretty much out of third. They might leave Jasoc here to cover the mountain so that one of the members of Lavanauts can get finished off at first.
Dr. Shock has set up a bed at the top of second, and he is opening up and getting lots and lots of water flowing. They've exposed dirt all the way down to the bedrock. Ooh, what?
Oh, just Colton was running first, and he placed down a sand tower to get over the first juncture, and then just jumped right in the lava.
Honey, as you know, we saw Platt breaking some of the spawners. It's most likely because he wanted experience points, because he has a enchanting table and has used it to tidy up his armor.
I did see that enchanting table, and Hungry Ford was. I got to him right as he was sent over the edge. He was shot back by Mr. Jasoc, losing all of their armor. That's just leaving Hexpop at the base of the mountain. And Blader is currently placed several red wool all over and is riding the water stream up and out.
Now the
So
interesting
third
point.
and second are running back.
So the cannon made by Crusaders, specifically by Euro, is pretty interesting. It's putting down more water, as well as sort of doing minimal damage to the non-watered blocks. But from my perspective, I'm not really sure what he's going to be aiming for, because
It looks like he's destroyed the pass-around chest, unless
Did-
if I'm
unless-
mistaken.
no,
Doctor
Doctor Shock.
already grabbed it.
Doctor hasn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Doctor had it.
Okay.
Okay. Because he was already through there. Platinum, of course, is trying to pass over the tools. Oh. Or he may run out now.
They're now
And
platinum.
you know that
is
was
carrying.
beautiful. Blader ran all the way through the third, even though they haven't even got first. Very often we see people coming in with the diamond tools for the third wall. That was a pure rush. Control the mountain. Go down.
We have Crusaders starting first. They've gone into the middle of the dungeon. Colton all going straight into the drink though.
Yeah, it looks like they did destroy the Dr. Shock wasn't carrying wool when he broke through, so it looks like that TNT cannon was actually very effective in destroying the pass around. But of course, Platinum's still there, so he just handed
But
it
he's
over.
got blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, Platinum's still there, so he still had blue.
Yeah.
So they were successful in destroying the pass around, but he got it anyway.
Right.
So
Good
there you
strategy
go.
though. If Platinum wouldn't have stayed.
Hex Pop is still really desperate. Actually curious. View inventory Hex Pop. A couple of TNT. Really, he's down to 11 arrows, some food, and his bucket of water. There's very little on him.
Colton is running first the way it was intended, very painfully and barely any hearts here.
Very slowly.
Very
with those
slowly
bombs.
and parkouring it up, but he is now at first wool.
And he got it.
He didn't place down anything.
So he didn't place down blocks to make it go quicker. He didn't place down.
It doesn't even look like he has
The
a
water
pick to
to-
do the pass around. He's punching.
He's just punching. Now Platinum is still over at second. Nobody's. Oh, there. He's dropped out. He still had wool on him when he dropped out of the world.
Ooh.
But he got one. He got one passed around. So they will have to come back for that one, and it is very exposed. And of course, we're looking for Lavanauts to make a push on first. First is typically much easier to blitz as long as you don't have the PvP pressure. There are some concerns with the mob spawners, but if you know where they're at and you can get in there quick enough, it's not too bad.
And it's a very easy wool to block up. You can easily throw some blocks down and get right through.
And get safe, right. It's deep enough that you're not forced exposure. Hungry Ford, once again, he's been killed so many times by Blader, but he's right back here at the tower.
Looks like
Euro,
over on third wool, just it's still locked down. JSOC is not letting anyone through.
oh! Dr. Shock over the world. He was all the way at the beginning. Hexpop continues to try. He doesn't have. Yeah, he doesn't even have a pick. No, he doesn't even have a pick. He's got a bunch of clay that he could still place.
Nah, unless
But
he's able to
he's
dispatch
really
of.
hurting.
Well, the thing is though, if Crusaders are able to remove JSOC from the mountain in the next minute, 2 minutes or so, he won't be able to spawn up here when it turns to night, surely, which would be able to give them the advantage. So unless they can pull something out in the next few minutes to get rid of JSOC, it's going to be increasingly difficult for them to get up here.
Right. Now, it does look like Yoshi is arming the cannon again. He's made some adjustments to it. Oh! He was blown up by his own cannon.
Never a good move.
Did some damage over here at the top. Didn't really touch much. Colton is, continually almost being knocked off this ledge. He's naked up here. Oh, no, nice. MK gets no boom boom on this side, too. And what is this?
Nice Colton.
Colton gets all the boom boom. I see. Okay, well, there you go. Keep your boom boom in your pants, boys. Let's keep looking. Hungry Ford. Yeah, he's just back and forth. They are really, really getting eaten up. Euro is right back to his cannon.
I,
And he's lit it
I
up.
believe Blader is the only one carrying red wool, so if he actually gets TNT'd here, now that they have plopped some on the
They have a
ground.
lot
Yeah,
of
they
it
have a lot of it
placed.
placed.
Yeah, they do have a lot of place. So Euro did again. He threw some TNT. It's hit here and there.
It's surprising. You know how we mentioned at the beginning of the run through that most teams ignore the lower resource, either because he actually intended to get them or because he needed the enchanting table. Platt's actually gotten most of the stuff, and he's probably got enough gear to get Hex pop up the mountain 3 times
Oh
if you
wow.
VI him.
Dr. Shock is running first, the same way that Colton was, without any blocks, just running it as it was intended.
Well, Platinum has got all the goodies,
I know,
but he's
right?
still just down here. Wow. Of course, he is on the same team as Mr. J-Sock, so he
Dr.
wouldn't
Shock
want to take him down.
just got green wool,
Dr. Shock.
first wool.
That's it. Lavanaut has all 3.
Ooh, Colton, is he going to be able to get to his...
Oh, he is. Oh,
No.
wow.
Oh, wow.
So what just happened there was Colton was trying to get his secured wool, and Dr. Shock just had a bow and arrow and killed him pretty fast.
Which explains why Doctor was over here still.
Colton just sitting there watching for a little bit. Now he's moving on, probably going to try and find an arrow, try and take out Dr. Shock.
So he has also done the pass round and is just doing a quick jump back. Look at that. Just
Ooh.
2 more blocks to clear,
His
and he would have
Doctor's
been... Oh, he's
probably going to
quickly-
go into the drink.
He's quickly placing all the wool he can, and yeah.
I think I want to quickly hop into their mumble channels, have a quick look, as we probably near the
Looks-
victory run.
Yeah. Looks like the only thing that caught on his actual block at his feet were some soups and the bow. But he did his job. He got here. They will have to still come down, but wool is accessible. Nothing on that side.
So Platinum has enchanted his own Power 1 bow with the enchanting table, which he's using to lock down second wool.
Oh, Colton is trying to get back over. Colton has bypassed everything at first. He just died jumping off the top onto third. I think he was trying to catch a sphere, but he had a lot of mob pressure, and he was, again, completely naked. J-Sock is just having fun, hanging out over here, back and forth. You can see the lava all over. We very commonly see that. Make it
Blade
difficult
Runner
for
has
a team to
placed
come
first
by.
Red wool. Blader, I called him Blade Runner. Sorry, that's a great movie. I guess it's in my head.
It is a great movie. There you go. Blader has placed the red. Looking to see everybody come back. Looks like Dr. Shock is, he's fallen out of the world. He's back to the beginning. He's in the tower. I suspect we're just grabbing supplies. I heard the various chests. Really waiting for the last 2 wolves to come back because it's all they have to do.
Now, I believe
Red
the only
is secure.
blue wool that they secured is up here in their tower. So if it's only one piece, so if the Uncaped Crusaders were to destroy the other team's tower, that could be pretty bad. But Platinum is still at blue wool, so most likely.
He is, and he's placed a couple down here, and he has... The whole bottom is very open and cleaned up, but getting to him, there's still a couple of mobs. Really, it won't be difficult for whoever comes down.
It's kind of interesting. Both teams talkative, both of them communicating well. Unsurprisingly, Lavanauts a bit more boisterous than Crusaders. Have several roots and cheering the death of Hexpop. Probably because they are old rivals, old contenders. And
Well, yeah, and once they killed Hexpop, there's nobody at third now that's really...
yeah, so Crusaders are pretty much, their plan is now to hold them off first, as many people as possible, destroy the wall that they've got placed because they know that they're going to have to rerun it again. As we see with the cannon here by Euro.
Yeah, Euro is cannoning,
Ooh, needs to get the timing.
trying to Yeah.
So all members of Crusaders did plan, and they said that they're going to try and stop them all at first.
Yeah, since they know they've got to get back down here. So I think they're trying to really just make this passageway difficult.
Wow, the the arrow fire is quite intense.
Yeah, they are really. Is that all four?
All four.
I believe
Okay.
so.
All four, except one is peeling off.
Well, no, he's just going to stop them off because they're running
He's
off.
just looking to shoot them over there. There you go.
Yeah.
All four uncaped Crusaders. You shall not pass moment right here.
Indeed.
Dr. Shock has got 2.5 hearts.
Looks like the wool has been blown up. Let me see if there's still an entity. There's still an entity, so they can delete. They can destroy the entity if they get one more cannon fire down here.
Creeper
Now, when
sneaking
Dr.
up.
Shock... Oh, and he's out. When Dr. Shock rushed this wool, he chose not to block off or light up or destroy the spawners that were down here. He did block off the dispensers and the top spawners, but the skeleton and zombie spawner right above the LOL just took him out.
Interesting. I hope this doesn't become a game of attrition because at the moment there is about half of the green wall available to Lavanauts. It would be such a shame to see it become a standoff for the 2-hour mark.
Well, in all seriousness, a few extra seconds to block off that second round of spawners would have been a great benefit to them. Skipping that, very painful right now.
The entity
Crusaders.
is still on the ground here. I'm so nervous for them. It's just sitting right here. And it
Oh, it looks
doesn't
like
look like they're
Blade,
going to use any more
yeah.
TNT to destroy it.
Oh, tries to swim, escaping Hungry Ford. Hungry Ford got a good shot on him, knocked him down into the wall. Oh.
Blader, when he jumped down here, wouldn't have seen the green wall, so it may be that he will tell his team to try and run the wall again in vanilla. Dr. Shot falling into the juice as he was escaping a zombie.
I can see 3 of the blue team here. It looks like... Sorry, go ahead.
And Blader
Yeah.
just...
Yeah, he has
Just
lots of moss
smacked.
down there that is a big problem for him.
And the... Oh,
Colton
and
running
the
second.
skeleton with his diamond sword.
Now, it looks like the Uncaped Crusaders are moving on. Well, maybe not. Maybe they have 1 or 2 people still here. Maybe I take
They'll
it all
probably
back.
keep the majority of their force at first, because as long as they control first, they control the game. The problem is that Platinum here,
Right.
who's pretty much set for life, as long as he doesn't derp up too badly, has got second locked down
Yeah.
pretty tightly. As you can see earlier, he took down Colton with pretty quick.
Right, and with Mr. J-Sock still sitting at the top of the mountain, they've got a good position on third between him and all that lava.
Right.
So it comes down to a full-on push at first, but yeah, this is where you got to make a decision as a team. Do we stay here and keep them forever from getting it? Do we still send 1 or 2 people to try and do something? The way this is locked down, I really suspect they're just going to put all effort into first and stay here.
Yeah.
They're going to have a hard time breaking either second or third.
Yeah, they may have to. I don't know. We have seen Euro with plenty of cannons. The problem is that they're not able to cannon Plat because he's in the fleecy box, which is part of the rules to not cannon it or destroy the chest inside. So they would have a tough time doing that. Any other attempts?
Actually, the fleecy box has been touched. You're
Oh,
not to
right.
touch it until it's been opened, though. It has been
Okay, so
accessed.
then they should probably move that little cannon by Euro just over a few blocks, and they could probably knock out Plat and his bed.
So really, the wool room is only protected until somebody has gotten in there so that nobody can be denied wool entirely. But once you've touched it, it is accessible.
Blader is still trying to get over to what I don't know if he knows it or not, but there is still this wool entity on the ground.
Yeah, I can't imagine it's for much longer. Ooh, even teams now.
Oh.
Oh, I hope there's not connection problems. Nah, I'm sure it's just a
Oh,
coincidence.
anyone is correcting me. It is not that they can't blow it up until the chest is broken, not that it's touched. So if a team breaks a lot of times teams will break their wool room chest to access everything. So if they've broken the chest, then you have access. So he has not broken it. It is Attackable.
Looks like Mr. J-Sock, yeah, Mr. J-Sock and,
Yeah, I just saw that too.
Dr. Shock, yeah, again, not just running, blitzing naked right past those mobs, and got shot into the, yeah, got shot into the lava from the skeleton.
right, well, the
there.
dawn of the first day is upon us, and Platt and J-Sock sitting on their walls, whilst Crusaders do all they can in their power to tame first from the Lavanauts.
Alright, Dr. Shock continuing to rush through. He did get past, oh, he stopped to grab the diamond pickaxe. He is just blitzing through the parkour on the lava. Oh, random watermelon falling down.
So Blade is just going to
He's
regen for a
inside.
bit.
Okay, Dr. Shock once again has green wool. It's all coming down to him getting it out. He's looking at regenning before he leaves.
And Yorshi, good TNT fire to blow up the blocks that were in front of the what were these dispensers here?
Oh, so he's exposed those.
Well, he actually blew up the dispenser as well, so it's no longer useful, but any of the blocks that were structurally there to make sure that you didn't fall and take damage are now gone.
Are gone, so he took that out.
I would be quite surprised if Dr. Shock didn't do a pass around. It'd be quite easy for
Yeah, I'm expecting
Lavanauts
that.
to dig inside the wall rather than straight down in the front and be hidden and safe whilst they dug down. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Colton may be
No.
lowering himself down to retrieve the green wall for his own team.
Yeah, Colton has. He's just pillaring up right now. He's got the green wool. Dr. Shock is breaking the glass, getting shot. This is not an easy thing, but he did grab that diamond pick for a reason. He's going to try to make this quick, and he's getting pelted from arrow fire above.
So Colton is out of blocks, so he is punching this stone here to try to tower up. He's placed.
Oh, he's placed it and suicided. He's like, okay, I've placed it up. We have less to go to get it.
Hungry Ford
come
for
back with
Crusaders
more.
by a second.
Looks like Blader is going to go down and be there for the pass around when Dr. Shock passes it around.
Oh, he is. He's already digging down and preparing for it. So Doctor's probably going to wait to do the pass until his teammate is in position. Oh, Colton, Creeper.
Hungry Ford is going to try and take on second with Platt defending it. He's geared, but he's not wearing any armor. Platt's already onto him, and is probably going to do his best to try and shoot him out.
At some point on third, somebody from the Uncaped Crusaders did pillar up a bit and try to get over to the their side of the mountain, but nobody's here. Obviously, J-Sock saw them and took them out.
Hungry Ford's attempt at second was defeated by Platt, unsurprisingly.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Dr. Shock and
Platt is decked
Blader
out.
doing the pass around now. Oh, maybe not. They're getting too much PvP.
Platinum has a lovely little home here. I almost call Flarpage, but this is a set destination. I can see him being here. There's Blader. He is actually digging the blocks for Docta, so all he has to do is do the pass. Pop! Oh, he got one. He slipped one in the hole.
One's
while
all
Blader,
you need.
Yep, while Blader was covering up, he slipped one in. So they did a nice little team. And Doctor just burned to death, running out. This is their only green once
Looks
again.
like
Oh,
it's
and he's
secure.
safe.
And he's safe, and he's safe.
Well, he needs to get a little bit out.
Yeah, he's got to get out. Oh, Colton with the creepering again. Now, Mr. J-Sock and Platinum.
Ooh,
No, excuse
Hiroshi,
me.
looking like he's going to set up
Dr.
a
Shock.
cannon to try and get Blader before he can tunnel out.
Oh, really?
If he can time it right, he should be good.
Dr. Shock plays blue wool. I was just saying Dr. Shock and Mr. J-Sock have the blue.
Oh,
So
you
blue
were
has been
changing his mind.
placed. We just need to get Blader over here, and we have a good game win.
Yeah, but Blader does have quite a journey to do to get that wall to the monument. Plenty of chances for Crusader to stop them.
Colton does have the green. Looks like he is also making a push for the victory monument. Just give it
Oh,
up to
and Blade has
himself.
escaped and is making his victory run now.
Hungry Ford is working on third. He is trying to bridge over. Oh, he is trying to bridge over for the between the spheres. Good to see everybody continue. And
Blade
JSOC, hi.
minutes, well, Blade pretty close. Oh no, please don't.
Yep.
Blade, no, please don't.
Oh, the monument there.
MK gets no.
Monument there. MK gets no. Yeah. Okay. Monument.
Here we
Place
go.
it, sucker.
Here we are.
Oh, shut off.
Oh, wow, we
shut
missed
off.
Oh,
Oh, there's wow.
Dr. Shock.
Oh,
gonna
Dr.
recover.
Shock, right there. He's like, I'm getting your
There we
important
go.
bits.
Wonderful.
Get. Oh my goodness.
Right at the end there. Who knew?
That was a well-timed shot.
Oh.
Good game.
Wow.
That was pretty fun.
Wow, that was fantastic.
Not a bad time either, pretty average I guess, 26 minutes, and a
Yeah, we're seeing
definite,
a lot of 26-minute matches.
yeah,
Right in
a
there.
commendable effort to Crusaders, but GG to Lavanauts.
Dr. Shock, I'm so bad. This is why I don't run wolves.